What's good, family? So, smash the like button, subscribe, and lick off the bell. So, obviously, I should have really did this video a few days ago still, but listen, I've been tweeting, I've been tweeting Craig the Spider Richards every day for the last week or so. And yeah, you know what? I should, to be honest with you, like I said, I should have did this video a few days ago. I'm not sure why I didn't do it, but anyway, listen, it's getting done now. 100%, listen. Craig, people know the YB, he love a gamble. Yeah, and Craig the Spider Richards is 6-1 underdog right now. Yeah, that, I don't care what no one says, that's stupid. And you best believe it. Yeah, you best believe you man the YB got some coins on this one. Because guess what? I mean, in this video you'll see a whole bunch of pictures. BUATSI, yeah? Joshua BUATSI has had his pack smoked. But listen, he went life and death with Bolotniks, some little European cat. Yeah? So next Don busts his eye up. This is... BUATSI is a 10 out of 10 matchroom hype job. Just like Josh Kelly. Oops. But it's all well and good being a hype job, but he ain't useless. Yeah? He's got arrogance, and Craig Richards knows that. He said, listen, your arrogance is going to be your downfall. However, much like Josh Kelly, how you beat the arrogance out of someone, you don't do that by being nervous, being jitty. You have to stick it on them. Yeah, pressure breaks pipes. Look at Johnston. Yeah, Anthony Johnston. Ruiz stuck it on him and his ass fell out the back. Do you understand? Everyone else went in there nervous. Ruiz showed him no respect and had him dancing around like a fairy. That's what happens to hype jobs. Yeah, they can't hold the pressure. They like being set up with easy old dusty dons. Yeah, if you're 60-year-old, people like Anthony Johnston, people like Joshua BUATSI have no problem. They love it. Yeah, if you're some next 60-year-old European cat, they love that one. Yeah, bring him in there. That's their favourite thing to do. But if you're not, if you're hungry like a Venetian and you're looking to eat, you're gonna eat, trust me. Yeah, because this cat BUATSI is with Virgil Ortiz, dead trainer. I mean, Virgil Hunter, dead trainer. Yeah? Virgil Hunter's only ever done something with Andre Ward. He dead. No good. 100%. And like I said, end of the day, BUATSI has gone 50-50 in his last fight with Bolotniks. Yeah? That's just what it is. And Bolotnik's no good. And now it's interesting. Hatman did a video, and I saw this anyway. People, if you listen to my videos, you'll know that I like backing the taller guy in general. Yeah, if you're a taller guy, I'm liking going with you. Now, I saw the video. I saw the fight with Bivol and Richards, and I watched that. And the reason, or key reason, Bivol had trouble with Richards is the height. People don't appreciate when you're taller. It's just it's kind of peak. It's simple as that. All the things you get for free. When you're the taller man, you lose when you're the smaller man. That's what happened with Canelo and Bivol. When you got a 2-3 inches, you wouldn't think it means much. It makes all the difference. Yeah? And that's why all the things that Bivol's able to do with Alvarez, when someone's taller than you, you lose all them advantages. All them areas where you're able to step in and step out and be a few inches short, or you make your opponent a few inches short. The times when Bivol would step out, Richards still had him in range and was able to catch him on the way out. Alvarez is missing because he's too small. Do you understand? Now the point is, Hatman did a video exposing that BUATSI has been putting things in his shoes. And like I said, initially, I saw the fight with BUATSI versus Bolotniks, and Bolotniks is small, and Joshua BUATSI didn't look that much taller. So then next thing I know, I see the press conference the other day, and all of a sudden, BUATSI is taller than Richards. I thought, what the fuck? And that got me nervous. But then, 2-2s, the real weigh-in happened, and it turns out Richards is taller. I mean, you can, throughout this video, you'll see the pictures I'm talking about. And one picture, look at the shoulder level of Richards. Look at the shoulder level. Richards' shoulder level is about 2 inches taller. I'm not sure what's going on. He must have some short neck or something, but listen. But listen, the point is, people, Richards is taller. He's got that longer style. And at the end of the day, he's 6-1 underdog. That to me, this for me is a 50-50 fight at worst. Do you understand? This is a 50-50 fight at worst. But what I will say is, like I said, if Richards, in the Bivol fight, Richards was disappointed with himself. Yeah? Or he almost thought he won the fight. But listen, let me tell you something now, Richards. And you should know this well by now. I shouldn't have to tell you this, but you should know. In this life, nothing's for free. When you go into a fight as a B-side, you don't get nothing for free. You have to earn everything you take. And that's what Avanesian did against Kelly. I haven't seen the scorecards there, but I no doubt Kelly was probably winning on the scorecards. Yeah? Go and take it. It's up to you, innit? Do you want it or not? Because I'm telling you now, if you go in there and you perform like you did against Bivol, just not a bit nonchalant, you're going to lose. Forget about it. If you want it, yeah, and by the way, anyone who knows Richard, send him this video. He needs this video right now. Yeah, all them other dead videos. This is the best video right now, 100%. Yeah? Like I said, do you want it or not? That's what you got to ask yourself. Because if you want to carry on being a B-side, then go in there and do what you've always done. Just turn up. You got to want it. If you want it, and you drag this funny style matchroom hype job into deep water, he gonna fold. I'm telling you now, I can smell it. I can smell the fold on him. You give it the big talk. You give it all the Jesus talk. Oh, I love Jesus. Shut up, man, you goofy. Do you know what I'm saying? I hate all them kind of cats. Oh, yeah, super duper Jesus. Yeah, fuck you now. Yeah, I'm telling you now. Go in there. And of course, I'm not saying you go in there and you put your hands by your waist and just start swinging away, but you've got to have more intention. Castillo will talk about your mind being in your work, yeah? Often, Craig, just look, and even, to be honest, your coaches, in that Bivol fight, your coaches was begging you, let your hands go. I think it was the 11th round, you started letting your hands go, and you was piecing Bivol up. Look at Bivol's face after that fight. His face was clean after the Alvarez fight. Bivol's face was all touched up. And you weren't even, and your trainers were begging you, let your hands go. And that's what's important here. You need to decide. Much like Castano the other weekend, yeah. And I've been don't worry, listen. You best believe it. I've been tweeting Craig these things all week, but one of the things I tweeted him was, look at the difference between Barmelo and what's the other cat? The one Valdez, Oscar Valdez. Look at the difference when Oscar Valdez fought Shakur Stevenson, yeah. When Barmelo fought Bivol, look at how they lost. They lost more or less losing every round. They was resigned to losing. They turned up, felt sorry for themselves and lost. Yeah? If you turn up and just do that and just go through the motions, you're going to lose. In comparison, look at how Castano lost. Castano lost trying to win. When Castano was fighting Charlo, he was all in. Yeah? Now, you can't guarantee no one to win. What I can guarantee you is, there's a reason. Because when Castano was losing to Jamel Charlo, the fight was still 60-40. He was still in the fight. Barmelo was never in the fight. Yeah? And Valdez was never in the fight. Do you understand? That's the difference. That's what wanting it will do. If you want it, you're going to be in the fight. But you've got to put... All them shots you throw have got to have bad intentions. That's another thing Castillo might talk about. Bad intentions on your shots. I mean, these are on your trainers again. Your trainers in that Bivol fight were begging you. But you got to decide now. Do you want to be that guy who's more worried about self-preservation? Castano wasn't worried about self-preservation. He was worried about trying to be great. That's what he was trying to do. Barmelo and Valdez, they was worried about self-preservation. Yeah? So it's up to you. That's what you need to decide. Am I willing to go out there and essentially go out on my back tonight? Because if you are, I believe you'll win this fight. If you're in there and you put it all on the line, because I'm not going to lie, let's be real now, in the Bivol fight, you did not put it all on the line. Yeah, you was way too cautious, and like again, when you're the taller man, and the hands must be, and when you're the B-side as well, you don't get nothing for free. You have to take it. You have to. You must take it. And that 11th round, or maybe it was the 12th, either way, 11th. That 11th round against Bivol, you pieced him up, but they were too little, too late. You can't be being the B-side you are. You can't afford to be doing that. And you've got the talent. You've got the engine. Your trainers was... and it's not like I'm saying anything revolutionary here. Your trainers were begging you. Let your hands go. And when you did, it was great work. You can't do that now. If you do, you're going to lose. I tell you that for free. You're either going to get robbed, you're going to get a draw, or something else going to happen. And really, you can have no one to blame but yourself. You know what you're going in against. You know Eddie Hearn got the judges on tap. Yeah, you know that. So let's not play no games here. Yeah, after the fight, I don't want to be hearing it unless if Richards goes in there, yeah, and pieces him apart and still gets robbed, it will be a robbery. But if Richards goes in there, yeah, and it's kind of like 60-40 Richards, and he loses it on the cards, I ain't gonna call no robbery because you know what you're going into, yeah. You know this cat, you know these matchroom dons have got all the infrastructure built around them, yeah. He's got your future. Another thing I tweeted him. I said, listen, Richards, yeah. Your future is in his bonds, yeah. Punch it out of there. It's as simple as that, yeah. Your whole future is in his head, yeah. But listen, Joshua BUATSI's little pea head, yeah, has got your future in it. Are you gonna punch it out of there or not? It's up to you. That's what you need to be told. I'm telling you now. I'm gonna tell you the thing no one else ain't gonna tell you, yeah. Because everyone else probably gonna tell you, oh yeah, no, yeah. You must. And again, people say, YB, it's easy for you to say, listen, I didn't ask you to join up to the boxing thing. Go and play. If you don't want to get stuck in, go and play a different sport, innit? Yeah? If you're not prepared to leave yourself all out there, look at all the great ones. Look at, another thing I tweeted him, look at Nigel Benn versus McLennan. Yeah? He was knocked out the ring. Come back firing. Look at Eubank versus Watson. And I've told you before, I'm a semi-casual. I'm not a historian, but there's loads of examples of great fighters being down and finding a way. Yeah? And the great thing is, you're not in there with someone like McLennan, who's dangerous. But Mats is soft anyway, do you understand? We're in this really is a great era for anyone who isn't soft. The whole division's food. Look at Josh Kelly, for example. Josh Kelly versus Avanesian is a great example of how easy it is these days. All you got to do is have a bit of balls and you're going to become world champion. That's all you got to do these days, have a bit of balls. Because these days, people just roll over. They don't want to get stuck in. So if you have that, that's a massive edge. But so far, you haven't shown that. You haven't shown that, dog. And you must show that now. Now's the time. What are you waiting for? Yeah? You've moaned about how I'm always the B-side. Well, this is it. This is it now. It's up to you. It's in your hands. And do you want it or not? Because we'll find out. We'll know. We'll surely know. 6 hours from now or 10 hours from now, we're going to know whether you wanted it or not. Do you want to be great or not? Yeah? Because like I said, if you want this, if you're prepared to go out on your back tonight and you apply yourself in that manner, you commit with your shots, you want to cause pain, you want to knock the bum out of this cat, yeah? You want to knock the hype job out of him, that's what you'll do. If you don't, if you go in there and your ass is twitching and you know what I mean, and you want to play touch butt with Ido Portal, then that's what you'll do, you'll play touch butt with him. Yeah, because it's up to you what you can do. Are you going to pick the phone up and ring up Ido Portal and fly him in and get in the ring? And it's up to you, 100%. Yeah, if you want to play touch butt in the park, then like I said, that's what you'll do. No doubt about that, 1,000,000%. But this guy is yours for the taking. Yeah, and you best believe you man the YB got the bag on it as well. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them ones. That's what you best do right now. Yeah. You said he's arrogant. You can't expose arrogance with pity patty. That's what you can't do. Arrogance is exposed. These hype jobs are exposed when someone puts it on them. Yeah? Another great recent example. Look at Anthony Yard versus King Arthur, Queen Arthur, yeah? Anthony Yard versus Queen Arthur. Anthony Yard got into this weird space where he tried to be a pity patty cat. Yeah, he went in there and went life and death with Arthur. Then he flicked the switch, and he saw how... And that's a great example there, people. I'm not saying Queen Arthur's the best thing since sliced bread. Does Anthony Yard have to prove that against Bivol and Beterbiev? Absolutely. But Anthony Yard is a great... What happened with Anthony Yard against Queen Arthur, yeah, is a great case study of what mentality can do. Yeah, in that first fight, Anthony Yard had a typical 2022... pity-patty mindset. Oh, I don't really want to get stuck in. Oh, I'd rather just try and play. I'd rather win on points because I'm trying to be like Floyd Mayweather. Oh, look, I can stand with my lead hand down and I can do a shoulder roll. Oh, I'm like Floyd. That's what he was doing in the first fight. The second fight, he come out like Mike Tyson. And you see the difference there. The difference is, in that first fight, he lost it. Facts. And he went from losing a fight to smoking the dude, and the dude never won a round and was out of there within 3 or 4 rounds. Do you see the difference there? That's what your bonds will do. If you flick that switch in your bonds, that's what that shows you. That shows you the scale that your mind can do. Your mind can take you from a 50-50 fight, or your mind can take you to losing a 60-40 fight, as Yard did, to winning it and smoking the dude. Didn't lose a second of any round. Do you understand that? But you must apply yourself in that fashion. You must be vicious. Yeah? You must want it. Must. You must want it more than anything you ever wanted before in your life. Otherwise, it's going to be peak for you. Or you just lose. I'm not going to lie. I've got a bet on that you won't be stopped, as I think this fight goes distance, to be honest with you. There's quite a few people who are gassed saying that BUATSI is going to stop Richards. I don't think Richards gets stopped anyway, to be honest with you. That's what I think. So, I don't think you're going to get knocked out. Even if you don't turn up, you won't be knocked out. But I'm telling you now, you'll never be great. Do you understand? So again, it's up to you what you want to do. Do you want to upset Eddie Hearn? Do you want to expose Eddie Hearn's dodgy matchmaking again? I mean, this for me has all the writings of more dodgy matchroom management. Yeah, this is matchroom management 101. I'm sorry. Anthony Yard even said that. I don't know what Eddie Hearn's doing putting BUATSI in there, but again, it doesn't matter if you lose. If you lose, then everything looks great. Wow, we beat the guy who beat Bivol, or we beat the guy who went 50-50 with Bivol. Yeah? And what I'm saying here isn't pressure. You've just got to decide what you want to do. Do you want it or not? Simple as that. If you don't want it, then just go in there and do what you've always done. And be a good B-side. Yeah? It's up to you. It really is up to you. Because we all know, after that Bivol fight, you must have been filled with regret. Yeah? And rightfully so, but you got no one to blame but yourself. It wasn't the judges. It wasn't Eddie Hearn. No one to blame but yourself. You're the one, for whatever reason, didn't leave it all out there. You look like you were in second gear the whole night. That's just what it is. You can't do that again. Or tell you like, you can. I ain't gonna lie to you, you can do that. Yeah, you can go in there and be in second gear the whole night, but you're gonna lose. Yeah? And I don't want to see, if you do decide to go in there in second gear, I don't want to see no throwing your toys out the pram, no sulking. Just know, you've decided, you've chosen the lane you want to be in. You want to be a B-side for the rest of your life. Yeah? You want to be a journeyman. A good top-level journeyman. That's what you... And that's bottom line here. They're the choices you've got to make now. Do you want to be a top-level journeyman? Or do you want to be the man? Yeah? Do you want to be the gallus? What do you want? Yeah? Do you want all the pretty girls in your DMs? Simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Do you want... Listen, let me tell you now. Let me ask you now. Do you want them world championship girls in your DM? That's what you must ask yourself. 100%. Yeah? Because if you want all them pretty blue-eyed, green-eyed lighties in your DMs, you must win, 100%. I'm telling you now. And listen, I'm telling you now, there ain't no pretty light-skinned, green-eyed things in your DMs right now. We know that for a fact. Stop capping. We know that. Yeah? If you want them there, you must win right now. Yeah? You must go show BUATSI what time it is. Show this BUATSI cat what time it is. Yeah? He had it all out, listen. He had never had to get out of the mud. Yeah? He had it all. Eddie Hearn, big silver spoon wannabe ass. Put it on a plate for him, 100%. Yeah? Laid it all out for him. And spoon fed him. And this is where we find out what BUATSI's made of. I'm telling you, he's soft. I can smell it on him. I can see it in his eyes. That's why he was wearing stilts. Yeah? People who are sure of themselves don't put stilts on. Yeah? Little midget wannabe ass. Yeah? He nervous. Simple as that. He nervous. Super nervous. Yeah? So, this is it. It's the big one now. I mean, nothing more can be said now. I said it all. And like I said, anyone who knows Spider Richards, get him this video. He must have this video 1,000,000%. That's what he must have. Yeah, but good luck. Listen, it's time to be great. We all know you can be great. I know you can be great. I can see it. If I couldn't see it, yeah, my coin would be staying in my pocket. We know the YB love coin. No, there's no doubt about that. Yeah? And if I didn't see it, like I said, the coin will be staying where it's staying. No doubt about it. Yeah, you got it within you. You have to flick that switch. You have to flick that Anthony Yard versus Queen Arthur switch. You must flick that. Yeah, that's the greatness switch. And to be fair with you, it's not easy. No, in today's era, when the government is pumping estrogen into the water, it's apparently hard to switch. Look at Bomelo. Bomelo can't flick the switch. Valdez can't flick the switch. And these guys are so-called world champions, so no one's going to blame you if you can't flick it. Yeah? But it's up to you. What we must admit is a choice. You now must choose what path you want to take. Yeah? That's what you must do right now. And I can't lie, I'm not in boxing, but I've done sport at a certain level before. And there's been times probably most times, yeah, most times I've flapped it, to be truthful, yeah. It's hard going to that place. I ain't gonna lie to no one, it's hard. It's hard going to that dark place where you got to keep pushing. But that's where you must go, yeah? That's the promised land. And the great difference is between me and you're getting paid. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing about you boxing cats. You man get paid good monies and the upside as well. Us man who did amateur sports, we don't get paid squat. Yeah, you man, if you beat BUATSI, you're looking at millions of dollars. That's another great incentive to go in there and get stuck in. Yeah, it's all there for you on a plate. Yeah, and people use the term food. Yeah, they say, damn, his food. You best believe it. BUATSI is a feast from your point of view. From your point of view, yeah, BUATSI is a big Christmas feast. Yeah, turkey and all the trimmings. That's what he is. It's food. Now it's time to eat. That's what you must eat now. That's what you must do. No doubt about it, 1,000,000%. And actually, just before I go, I want to touch on kind of a tactical element here. I mentioned in the other video that BUATSI went life and death with Bolotniks. Watch that fight. BUATSI emptied the tank, I think it was the 6th round or something, and he was out of gas, looking like AJ versus Pulev. No gas in the tank. You have a full tank of gas. Cardio ain't your problem. But again, how do you expose a hype job with no gas tank? If you go in there and you play pity-patty, no one gets tired playing pity-patty. People get tired when you bust them up. Yeah? Don't give him no rest. Tight guard. Don't let me see you in no sloppy guard. Keep them arms in tight, yeah? On the inside. That's what you must do. And everything you do is with bad intentions. Volume, bad intentions. Volume, bad intentions. It won't take long. He will break. I'm telling you, I can see it in his eyes. He's gonna break. If you want him to break. If you don't, he won't. Simple as that. That's 100%. Yeah, he was gassed against Bolotnik, some little midge dude. You the Alpha Omega right now. Look at them big delt caps you've got. Yeah, is it delts? Yeah, I think it's delts. Look at them big delt caps you've got. Big burly delt caps. Guess what? If you've got big burly delt caps, it's no good having them. You're not popping someone in the mouth with them. That's what shoulders are designed for, popping some don in the mouth with. 100%. Yeah? How are you going to have big burly deltoids and not use them to pop BUATSI in the mouth with? Yeah? Bad intentions. Must have bad intentions. Must have combinations. Must have tight defense. Must stick it on this dude. Yeah? 100%. And in which case, he will run out of gas and he will look for a way out, Josh Kelly style. Yeah, that's how it will go if you pressure him. Now, pressure doesn't necessarily mean, I'm not saying you're a copy of Avanisi and you're long, but pressure, Tommy Hearns pressure, how about that? Let's talk about Tommy Hearns pressure, yeah? That's what we should be seeing from you. Tommy Hearns style pressure. Too much. Too strong. Too much volume. End of the day. Game, set and match. Yeah? These hype jobs are used to having tin cans put in front of them to knock over. When they find out there's a real live opponent in front of them, they try to look for a way out. Oops. Well, Eddie, you didn't tell me this was going to be a real fight. That type of shit, 100%.